What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? When you go to speak and choke on your own spit and sit there for 30 minutes coughing to try and collect yourself. Edit. Holy poop 10K? I'm about to choke on my own spit. Running after a ping-pong ball that's rolling on the floor. Walking down stone steps that are uncomfortably spaced so you have to lunge and reach for each one. Getting out of the backseats of a two-door car. Standing there and looking around while everyone sings happy birthday to you. Running with a backpack. Chasing after something blown away by the wind. Turning around because you realize you're going the wrong way. Tripping over absolutely nothing while walking on a flat surface. That look on your face when you're about to sneeze, but then it goes away. Edit. Thank you to the kind Redditor who gilded me. Holding the door for someone at that weird distance when they're close but like you still gotta wait for like half a minute. Waving at a person who you wrongly thought was waving at you. Having to, politely, jog across the street because the one car driving down it stops for you instead of just continuing to drive so the pedestrian can cross the street at whatever pace they'd like to. Taking a picture with an iPad weary. Trying to pretend they are sober, when they are drunk. Waving away a flying insect. Standing around while your dog poops and then having to pick it up. There's no graceful way to get out of a kayak. Tripping. Walking downhill. What is an animal's mating ritual you're glad humans don't have? Many species of insects have what's called traumatic insemination. Basically mommy bug doesn't have a vagina so daddy bug stabs her and makes one. Or how about snails, who are hermaphrodites? To determine who is going to be the one who lays the eggs, they shoot sperm darts at each other and whoever gets shot gets pregnant. Anglerfish. Females are humongous compared to males, so rather than doing it the old-fashioned way, the male will bite onto the female, his insides will slowly turn to mush, and he eventually fuses with the female, depositing sperm in the process. Pretty metal. Salmon. They're born in freshwater, swim sometimes thousands of kilometers to get to the ocean and live out most of their lives. Then when it's time to mate they have to make the same journey back to where they were born except this time upstream against the current. And on top of that, the majority of salmon die after spawning. Imagine living your entire life knowing it all leads up to you making a grueling several thousand km journey just to bust one nut and die right after. Squirrels will kill the kids then mate with the mother. Imagine being a kid and a guy breaks in and kills you just to have new kids with your mom. Male frog. Let me inflate my body to 3 times its natural volume and then blast it out in the noisiest way possible. Girls love this shit. Female frog. Your self-inflation fetish has seduced me. Grab onto my belly and fertilize the water with your male products as I squeeze out a huge mass of absolutely disgusting jelly blobs. I don't know if it counts, but female lions bite male lions' balls while in the heat. Some type of aquatic animal, octopus I think, detaches its penis and gives it to the female because it can't be bothered to mate. I'm quite attached to all my body parts. I heard boy cats have prickly penises. Like having sex with a cactus, no thanks. Pretty sure certain female spiders eat their sexual partners after they're done. Lock and key. A lot of dogs get their dick locked into the female's vagina for 10–15 minutes. Imagine if your girl moaned a different guy's name when you came and you had to sit there for 10–15 minutes in awkwardness. The way the roosters just claw the holy bejeebus out of the hen's back. No thank you. My nails couldn't take that kind of abuse. It would be hilarious to watch drunk guys ram each other's head to compete for mates. Ever watch Planet Earth? Those birds that clean up an area of the forest floor, then spread stuff to accent that area usually all the same color. Then start dancing. And if the female is happy the birds mate for a few seconds. Imagine going through all that just for a few seconds. There are many, but to name 2. Bees. The male's dick rips off, and all of his guts spill out upon completion of coitus, if you can call it that. IDK I'm not an entomologist. Also, eagles. Evidently they do some complex mating ritual, which eventually results in them locking claws as they fly directly at the ground. Much fewer fatalities than the bee thing, but there's still a chance of making birdie pancakes, rather than baby eagles. Edit. After some cursory research, male honeybees can mate between 7–10 times before they fuck themselves to death. As with eagles, as a commenter pointed out, it seems to particularly be the case with gold eagles. Seals. When they hear a couple mating the male seals nearby will try to join into the action. During this frenzy males will fight and kill anything in their way including baby seals. Octopus because I don't want to just rip off my arm which is also my penis and give it to some girl to use then throw away, or really and cephalopod because that would involve me sticking my arm penis into her face vagina. Penis fencing. Black widow. The name says it all. Also, the praying mantis. The female will kill the male after mating by chopping off his head. Gives all new meaning to, I'm dying to get laid. Giraffe's bra. To check if the female is ready for sex, the male drinks her urine. Breeding season. A lot of animals only get the chance once a year.